Hello everyone! I hope you're all having a wonderful week and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, first off, I do want to address that I did kind of accidentally delete the very first part of this video where I built the shell, but it's a pretty simple shell, so I think you can look at the floor plan maybe to see it better if you wanted to recreate it or do a similar build. So yeah, sorry about that. I started the voiceover yesterday, but then didn't get it done before I got a phone call, and then my husband got home from work because I put it off to the last minute. I'm actually putting it off to the last minute now. He should be home in like 10 minutes from work, maybe less, and this video is about 10 minutes long, so cutting it close again. I had all day to do it, but I have not been feeling well the last week or so. There's more info about that on my Twitter if you want to know more. It's too much information for a video though. But anyway, let's talk about this build. So I wanted to do a base game build, partially because I know a lot of people are probably playing the base game now that the infant update is out, because it's kind of exciting, but also because I don't have growing together yet. So I didn't really want to do a pack build right now because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't get received very well, and I also feel like I would not have fun without growing together, because I kind of want it. There's some stuff in it that's like super pretty, like the sink and the shower, for instance, and like all the other infant stuff is really cute. So I do want the pack. So I will be doing a build with the pack eventually, but for now this is a base game build. So all you need is the base game, and that's free, so it's a completely free build. And so today it is going to be a little suburban home for a grandma raising her infant grandbaby. Now the story is kind of sad. Recently the grandma's kid, or adult child, passed away, and so now grandma is unexpectedly raising this baby. Now I do think that the infant room in this house was already there. I do feel like grandma had it there and had it ready so that, you know, baby could come visit. But now there's, you know, a bassinet, and I think that right now the home has minimal clutter. But there's going to be more clutter soon because the baby is about to move in or just moved in. So there's minimal clutter because I think that grandma did, you know, kind of live a minimal-ish lifestyle with not a whole lot of clutter. Part of that was because I feel like there's not a lot of clutter in base games, so I did what I could. But also I tried to do minimal clutter because I felt like I just got that vibe from grandma, you know? But I do think that soon the baby, the infant, is going to take over this house, and there's going to be stuff everywhere. So I think grandma, it's not going to be a rude awakening, because obviously grandma has had kids before, so she knows that this is going to happen. But I think it is going to be like, whoa, that is very different. So let me know if you like that whole story and plot, and if you like this house, and if you play in it, please send me screenshots on Twitter or in my Discord. Everything's linked down below, or tag me on Instagram. Also, I wanted to know, because on my Twitter we voted that the next build would be a smaller home, and also that it would be a new plot driven series, kind of like my Plant Ant Cottage, where I built them the apartment and then I built them their dream cottage for later in their life. So it was kind of a series for one storyline in The Sims, but not like a storyline I was actually playing. It was just created for the builds for the channel. So if you think that this would be a good starting point for that series, let me know, because I think that it could work. I think that maybe the child, when it ages up into a child or a teen, grandma is like, okay, we need more space. This house is too small. You know, we need a second full bathroom and not just 1.5 baths. So I think that maybe that would be cool. Or we could do like the child is now a young adult and they have a home, and then grandma has a room or like their own space in the home. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So if that sounds entertaining to you, or like a fun storyline to you, let me know, because I think it would be really, really cool. So let's talk a little bit about the information on this build. So this build comes in at 68,533 simoleons, which feels like a lot considering it's minimally cluttered, but it is fully decorated, and there's, you know, a fancy stove and refrigerator and everything. But it also is only a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom house. So there's 2 bedrooms upstairs and then a ensuite to grandma's room with a full bath. And then downstairs there's a half bath with just a toilet and a sink. The kitchen is fully decorated. There's lots of shelves and really cute decor. I think it's the most decorated in the whole house. But I think that that's normal. I feel like a kitchen is kind of where you have to have clutter, and she has like minimal cabinets, I feel like. And I did do kind of like a built-in pantry thing in that little 1x1 tile in the kitchen. I keep saying oh no, I said it again. But I think that it is fully decorated, and when I showed my mom this house, she suggested that I added a coffee pot to make the kitchen more decorated, but I did off camera and I just didn't like the way it looked. I felt like it was too cluttered for the vibe I was going for, so I didn't put it down. But if you want a coffee pot, you could add one on that corner counter. So this is the kitchen. We do have this kind of plaid paneling wallpaper throughout the whole house, and these really gorgeous windows that came with a base game update when we got the industrial loft kit, and they misrepresented the window in that, and they gave it to us in the base game. So I did use that window all over this house, and then a smaller window for the other portions of the house that had like kind of shorter walls that looked like shorter walls. And then this is going to be the little back room, mud room, I guess. Okay, so it is actually the next day. My husband got home from work and I couldn't finish my voiceover, so I don't 100% remember what I've said. I did take a note to try to remember, but I don't remember. So I apologize if I repeat myself. I don't want to redo the whole voiceover because then I really won't know what I said. I think the last thing I was saying was that that was the back mudroom, and now we're doing the half bath, which just has some simple bath decorations. I did use these curtains throughout the whole house. I almost pointed out that they're base game curtains, but everything in this house is base game. So I feel like that kind of goes without saying. But now we've gone to the dining room. I wanted these in the color I wanted. I also wanted a light blue, but they didn't really come in the color I wanted. I also wanted like a built-in shelving unit in here, and I do have OCD, and when I spun the table, I had to spin it back around to the way it was in order to place it where it was, but I went too far, and so I had to go all the way back around again. So that's what the table spinning was. I couldn't just like stop it where it was. I had to go back around to the perceived correct placement, even though it would have looked the same technically. I did use this couch, which is an unlockable, and I really want more swatches of it. Like I think like a light blue and like maybe like a more cream colored, like this one, but like a blue cream. Does it make sense? I don't think that makes sense. I don't know if blue cream is a thing. That is a weird sentence. Blue cream. I did put down this chair. I thought that maybe it was Grandpa's chair. I do feel like, you know, Grandpa is gone. That's why Grandma lives alone, or did live alone. Now she's raising the baby. But I did think that this would be Grandpa's chair, and Grandma kept it because, you know, it was Grandpa's. And here is the baby clutter that has started taking over. There's only one baby clutter downstairs, but it's going to take over. This is the best bookcase in the whole game. It's this like thinnest one, and it just fits everywhere so perfectly and like takes up the least amount of space. This is the entryway. There's just a mirror and a side table with some decor on it. That's really it. I did want to mention that this is built on the comfy Cubby lot in Newcrest, which is a 20 by 15 lot in the top part of Newcrest, and these 20 by 15 lots in Newcrest are just the perfect lots. They're just so good to build on. I like the size, I like the location, they're like a comfort lot, I guess. And I really like it. But here is the infant room. I really love the color scheme. I like this color of the crib and the bassinet, and I really thought that it matched this wallpaper. Like the colors just kind of blended together. blended together really nicely. And of course, this rug is just so glad it's a base game rug. It's so cute. And then we get the same curtains from the rest of the house, just in a green color. And I think that's it for this room. I do add that little bookcase, the little toddler bookcase that goes on the wall. I did add those later. And then here is the grandma's room. I really wanted to use this bed, especially once I knew I was doing like a blue color scheme for grandma. So I did use this bed. It is just a perfect bed. All the swatches are great, and I thought that it fit really nicely. I do change this plant out later because it just wasn't fitting and it didn't really match the vibe, I don't think. I do love that I put that lamp there. It's so cute, and I think it's so grandma-y. Like, it's just the perfect grandma lamp. And then we get some clutter over here. Little chicken. I love the little chicken. And there's the bookcases I mentioned. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of clutter up here, and then do the bathroom. I think we're gonna do the do I do the bathroom on camera? I think I do, because it's the only full bath in the house. Of course, grandma needs a rug for, you know, her little grandma feet probably get cold. I know my feet get cold. So, you know, you need a rug. I don't have a rug on my side of the bed, or in our bedroom at all. We should really get rugs. It's just because we have 4 fur babies, 2 cats and 2 dogs, and they destroy rugs. Like, they're so hard on rugs. Our little Chihuahua Dachshund likes to dig on rugs and on bedding. With bedding, he doesn't really damage it, but with the rug, it's on a hard surface, so he could damage it when he does his little happy digs. He gets like really excited and like dig, 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 dig really, really fast with his little paws when he's happy. It's so cute. Maybe I'll post a picture or a video of that on my Twitter, which is linked down below if you want to go check it out. Maybe I'll post that after I'm done with this voiceover. Let me make a note. Post Oliver digging. Okay, I made a note. I'm going to post a video of him digging. And then we just decorate the exterior, and I think that that is it for this build. Just some little decor outside, a little rug, and then we get like a table and chairs out here and a telescope. I think that Grandma probably really likes the stars. Maybe she did that with Grandpa. Maybe they like to look at the stars together, and so now she just, you know, maybe she'll raise the baby to look at the stars. Maybe the baby will grow up liking, not astrology. What is space? Space. Liking space. You know what? I'm gonna go. I feel like the second half of this voiceover was way more chaotic than the first half. I love you guys so much. All the links will be down below. My gallery ID is AudynRo, which is also down below. Enjoy the screenshots. I love you so much. Bye.